Big Earl here. How I look? I look good looking today? Okay. Well, if I don't, I look good looking to me. Trick, treat, a treat, trick, trick or treater, treater, cheater, cheater, treater, treater, however you want to call it. It's a new day. New day, new month. A lot of y'all might have got treated last night. You might have got tricked. As they said in the church, you might have got blessed, you might have didn't get blessed. Or the politician, which I don't get too much into none of those things, but there's always a politician out there saying who's right and who's wrong. And no one likes to be wrong. Everybody wants to be right. So the bottom line, what is the bottom line? How do we search for truth? And how do we fake the fake? Well, everybody can fake. Women fake, men fake. They all say they don't, but they do. Reality slaps you in the face. If you look at it wrong, you look at it backwards. You get older, you get young, you get in between. Earl, what are you talking about? Well, what I'm talking about, if you go to the doctor, you're either going to get well or you get going to hell. Well, not hell exactly, but as they say, your strength go down lower or you feel a little lower than you have to be. So then you talk to yourself again. You say, well, what's that mean? Well, they got people out there that can shoot you up, make you feel young, make you look young. I wouldn't want to date anybody this time. You never know what you're taking home. Those kind of things is what I'm saying. So you got to be you. And you have to be a believer. Most people don't know how to believe in themselves. You believe in yourself, you don't have to worry about believing in nobody else. You're not Oprah. You don't have to believe about Wesley Snipes, or Denzel, or Will Smith, or anybody. All those people one time was like me. Didn't have a dime in the pocket, but trying to figure out how to get away and how to make it. And when they made it, they get back and talk about it. Some talks about it and some didn't live to talk about it. It's like the military. You lose, you win, you lose. Some will be around forever and some will be around for last and some will be around for a short time. So as the old good books say, and as anybody will say, when the light is shining, let it shine on you. When you feel bright, let it be bright on you. Kin folks, that same way, they come, they go, they talk to you slow, they talk to you long. If I hadn't seen my kin folks in all these years, that means I don't need to see them, because apparently they don't want to see me. Ancestors alike. If you hadn't seen them, what are you going to tell them? What are you going to tell the new kids? Oh, well, I was your uncle, I am your uncle, and they say, okay, what that means? Oh, I am your grandfather, what does that mean? If I didn't take time to spend time or to have a lifetime with you, that means you were never worth it because I didn't spend no time with you. You say, well, Earl, how's that? That's cruel. That's not cruel. I might have been adopted to have people if they don't know you. If you don't know nobody that don't know you, you might as well say, well, guess what? I don't know nobody. And then you run your family lineage. What is the family lineage? Legacy, lineage, relationship. What is it? Can you define it? Can you figure out who you are by putting a swab tooth in your mouth and say, let's run it down to the corner grocery store? That's what a lot of people do anyway. You don't know your lineage. You don't know why. The only way you can know your lineage, you look straight through a person, looking dead in the eye, and say, yeah, there's a spirit there. There's a kindred spirit there. Other than that, you don't know who you are. You, for the most part, I'm gonna just be frank with you. This is a new day, new time, and it's not even close for Thanksgiving to be a turkey. You got tricked already, so don't worry about the turkey because you'll get tricked on that too. But you know as much as yourself by your mom, not by your dad. Sorry to say, dads, including me, we don't know crap. We know what we think we know, but we still don't know the whole story. You know, say truth or non-truth, or be truth or not truth, the absolute truth. Well, mom knows the absolute truth. If because mom is the one that carried the baby, not dad. Now, dad, when you start carrying the baby, when you start feeling those pains and everything, then you might know some truth. Is there something called kindred spirit? Yes, it is. Is there something that you know the spirit? Yes, you do, because the spirit does some kind of way surround you. You know. The two sperms go together, but somewhere now they were separate before they got together. So therefore, Dad, you do have some input, not much, but some. Politicians, they have a lot of politicians out there. But between the politicians and the media and anybody out there who's writing a story, guess what? It's a story. Reality falls in your hand if you sitting there with the man or a woman and you talking to them liberally. You talking right to them. Because if you do anything else, if you put a tape on them, then you just taped it. You could have drafted. If you shoot a picture, then it's just a picture. You could have crafted. So unless you're talking to an individual, if you came back from the dead or you're still alive, if you're talking to an individual, then you're talking. If you're not talking to a individual, then you're lying and you just write something and you're just putting something down for yourself. You're putting down something for your benefit. No one else. Because the people who write the story. Just like me. If I tell you a story, it's a story. If I tell you the truth, it's the truth. But if you don't know me, you're like, well, who is this guy? He's not no famous guy. Guess what? I am famous to me more than you be famous to yourself. Say it again. I am famous to me than you are more famous to yourself. Because I know who I am, and you don't know who I am. There. Who would I want to be? That's not important right now because I'm talking to you, not to me. Who can I be? I can be a lot of things. I can be from old Pa to Santa Claus. But who am I really? Absolutely. Who is the absolute truth? Where did you find the absolute truth? In the Bible? Oops. In a book? Oops. Well, who wrote them? You know, people come up with a concept. They say, well, I was inspired by the Bible. I was inspired by the book. Well, everybody was inspired or expired or inspired or self-check or self-wound or self-need or individual anointed, as they would say. I was anointed. Okay, you anointed. You anointed by yourself. You anointed by the unknown, the unknown. You anointed by a human being, which is called self. I am who am I? I am who I am. That makes me who am I to be who am I am. And who are you? Who you are. Who you want to be. Kings and thrones and kings and thrones, kings and queens are always alone. There's always them at the top and they want to be down to the bottom. Okay? How they got there? They got there because through somebody else. They didn't get there by themselves. We the people made the people other people. Language are buried. Language is not buried. It's only how buried you want it to be. If you want to be taught a language, you can. That's why they have tape recorders. That's why they have video. And everybody need to remember this. This comes from Big Earl, and you need to remember this. Never, ever say what you won't do and what you can't do. Let's try that again. Never, ever say what you can't do and what you won't do. Because there's always an answer. There's always somebody that say, oh, you're going to do this. Oh, you're going to do that. So don't fall in the trap and say what you won't do or can't do. The language of any language in this world can be taught to anybody. Okay? Wang Tong, Ving Vong, Bing Dong, In Jun Wu Wa Chi Kan, Peg La, Mog La, Peg Lay, Li Lao, Yib Lao, Chim Tem, Tip Roll, Top of them, Keep it up, Nip Top of Top, Yin Wow, whatever. Whatever. And a lot of times it's the same thing, they're saying the same thing. How you doing? Where you going? Where you coming from? What's your name? See, we as people in America has the wrong concept of a lot of things. Now, let me remind you, not only people in America, it's people in all the other foreign countries. They have the same concept you have. I don't know you. I don't want to know you. I don't know what kind of food you eat. I don't care what you food. It's amazing. It's just amazing that because you don't know me, you don't want to know me, that means something's going on there. Can we say a little prejudice? We can. Because how you don't know me, how you don't know, if you in Russia and you don't know about an American guy, then that's prejudice. Because you don't know me. But yet, if you come to America, then you say, oh, then they're different. Now you got to know some. So you still don't know me. So let's make sure we understand when people feel comfortable in their own zone, they feel comfortable because they run around with the people they want to run with. If Joe's smoking, Jolie Logan, both of y'all smoking and doing your own thing, then that's who you want to be with. But if you're not smoking and joking, then you don't want to be with that. You want to be with somebody in the library, in the pool, swimming, golfing, in Hollywood. That's what you want. No one wants to be with somebody that don't understand. Does the average people try to understand someone? Yes. Yes. We do get along with people that we try to understand. But for the most part, if you don't understand them, you don't want to understand them. You be like, I don't want to understand. I don't want to bother this problem today. And by the way, keep in mind the same thing with clothes and food and everything else. If you never tried it, do not divide it. Do not say I can't or I won't or don't. Because if the average person came to America and said, well, I'm from a foreign country and I don't like chicken. You ever tried it? No. Well, how do you know if you like it or not? I don't. Exactly. And chicken and all other kind of food. If you never tried it, don't deny it. You don't have to eat it, but just don't say I don't like it. You just be honest and say I never tried it. And that's what happens to human beings. You run up to people all the time. And you say, I don't like their attitude. Well, it's not that their attitude you don't like. You don't like the spirit they're taking with them. Well, I don't like the color of their face. You don't like it. It's not got to do with the color. It's got something to do with the personality. You looking right through, right to your two eyes. And your two eyes go together with your brain. And your brain starts slamming around in your wavelength. That's all. It has nothing to do with I don't like that person. How do you know you don't like the person? Have you talked to him? No. Why you don't like him? Well, I heard. What you heard? Did you hear it from the person? See, that's again where the concept folds into everything else. You run around, if you listen to somebody else's concept, it's like I believe there's a turkey coming around tomorrow and the day's the first. Ain't no turkey coming around tomorrow. Well, I believe this person speaks English. Does he? Did you ask him? Well, I believe this person dance. Why? Because he's black? Oh, wow. Is that a stereotype? Could it be? Oh, I believe this boy know how to play basketball. Can he? Why? It's almost like this guy know karate. Why? This guy speaks Jewish. Why? Because you look Jewish, that means he's supposed to be a Jew? Guys, realize life is a mystery and it's a wonder, and it's a wonder why we're still here. That's why we got all these different languages, all these different people. Everybody got a part and everybody got a lid. You just got to find the right part and the right lid. Some people say, well, I've been looking so long. You've been looking the wrong place. You go to a place and it's all beautiful and nice looking, you might not need to go there. Because you gonna destroy it. You gonna mess it up. You know, it's good when you can take care of your parents. But sometimes you have to wonder and ask yourself, did they take care of me? And then if you start thinking about that long enough, you might find yourself hating them. And to hate them doesn't do anybody any good. It only solves a problem. It solves a problem. I'm not going to talk to them. I'm not going to be around them because I don't want it to rub off on me. I don't want their inheritance to do like mine, to come out to be nothing. But sometimes you have to say, you know what? They did what they had to do, and I forgive them for what they're doing, and drive on. Because if you can't forgive, you'll always be regretting the time when it comes that you say, "Wish I should have forgive." Well, it's like a wishing well. You throw something in it that don't mean they're gonna come back out of. I damn sure ain't never seen a penny come back out and say, "Hey, I'm here." That penny goes in that well to stay there till somebody come pick it up. Well, it's the same way with forgiveness. And until you forgive somebody, until you hold in your own peace and say, "Hey, I forgive you for night and day. I forgive you for whatever you did and when you did because that was your way. But don't try to put your way on me." See, and that's another way. When we sit back and try to put our ways on our children, we make a big mistake. Why, Earl? Because each and every one of us are different. We are individuals, like a pack of cheese. We come in a package by ourselves. Not even twins come in the same package. They're split apart. Okay? So, and if you're that person, then you got to treat that person. You can never treat a child in your family the same way as the next one. It won't work. It will not work. I don't care if you have 1.5. It won't work because the dog won't act up. So then you got a single child acting up. Okay? So be mindful when you start thinking about what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, where I'm going to go, where my vacation, when I'm going to take vacation, and what about the man? What man? The only man is the man is you. You the man of that woman. Set your own temper, your own control. Your control rules the life of your control. Nothing else. You control it all day long. Where you going, when you coming back, how you going to do it, where you going to do it, who you going to do it with, and wherever you're going to do it, it's your control. Who you going to meet, it's your control. Who you see is your control. Never believe. It's like saying a movie star going to drop me off $10,000. That's a blue star. That's a blue star dreaming. It'd be the same as a bum going to come up and tell you, "Let me marry you." And I've been living under the rail for so long. I've been under the bridge. Same thing. He doesn't know you, and same thing with a movie star. They don't know you. So why should they go out their way to please you? Who are you? Why should they even take time to pick the phone up when you says, "Hello"? Who are you? Now, if it's in their green, and if they like it, they like fans, because fans of especially sports. There should never be a sports guy to never sign a ball, a pen, or anything for a fan, because that fan is rooting you on every day, and that fan, without that fan rooting you on, you don't have no money. Believe it or not, you have nothing. So, but that's another agenda we run into. Fans and money. Just because I'm your fan, that don't mean I own you. See, a lot of fans get that problem wrong too. You don't own the players. It's their job. It's like any other job. They're doing a job. You just happen to be paying for it. So think about that. It's like you take the medicine. Well, if you take medicine, you put the pill, that solves the ill, but it doesn't solve the real pain, but it solves the ill for them. And then that ill turns into pay, and that money is here to stay. So if you take the pill to solve the ill, then you got to take the pay to stay alay, otherwise stay awoke, because now you're worrying. Oh, I didn't get it right. Oh, I feel sick. You sick again because now you got a bill to pay. So a doctor a day, a pill a day don't keep the doctor away. It keeps him in to stray. So just remember that. All medicine not good medicine. We all know that. But you have to be aware. You have to be aware with yourself. You have to believe in yourself, what you can take and what you can't take. You have to be aware of yourself and your body. That body, by the human being who was made to secure, to heal itself. Now, you said earlier, you kidding me? So, what do we have doctors and lawyers? You have doctors and lawyers because they decide to go there and make money. They decide to go there and get a degree. That don't mean they know everything and when they got a degree. I got 2 degrees. Once again, I'm not doing my job. I'm not working in my job. I'm talking to you. Okay? So, let's don't get it twisted. I never would say don't go get an education. But maybe remind you why you get an education and how you're going to work after the education and who's going to hire you. I don't care if you go to Harvard, Yale, or Pell. It's the same thing. An education. Now, if you went for a doctorate degree, I'm not going to tell you to go fix on my car. You don't know nothing about my car. And vice versa. If you ain't an engineer or you ain't a mechanic, I'm not going to tell you, well, look, I something wrong with my teeth. No. If you went to school for dentist, then you shouldn't work with my teeth. If you went to school for a doctor, you know certain things, but you don't know everything. Let's keep this in mind. See, a lot of you guys that are playing God for no reason, and you're not. I can play him too, and I'm not. So, you go as far as your strength takes you, and you go as far as you think you can go. But just remember who you are and where you are and what you're doing and what you're trying to do. Therefore, you won't find yourself twisted or tricked. You might be treated, but you won't be tricked. So, till we talk again, sayonara, I'm saying, and adios, Wiedersehen, cheers, Adababa, Kibadaba, Rotoraba, Bang Wang, Sang Sing, Suwan, Ching Long, Ming Kong, Ken Kilo, Wing, Be War, a million things. And I won't say one thing. Till next time. Sayonara.